The American Rescue Plan also provided $12 billion to address mental health needs arising from the pandemic.
Arising from the pandemic.
Arising from the pandemic.
That's not a word.
We're investing in the American agenda is about bringing supply chains home. Clean energy future made in America. Before the pandemic, supply chains weren't something most Americans thought about. There will be a wave of evictions and foreclosures in the coming months as this pandemic rages on, because there's nothing we can do to change the trajectory of the pandemic in the next several months. But 25% of the world's confirmed COVID-19 cases and only 20% of all the COVID-19 deaths, when we have 4% of the world's population. The pandemic, excuse me.
Great word.
And it starts with the administration I said my administration would look like America and taps into our full talents and strengths as a nation. Starting with our incredible Vice President, Kamala Harris. When we came to office, the country was in the depth of a pandemic, which we lost over 1,200,000 people.
We are in serious trouble, my friends. All data points to us being, how do you humans say it, completely screwed.